All right, y'all. So we just got the global Dokkan data download for version 5.25.0, which is the Dokkan 2 update that's out right now. I'm sure a lot of you guys are having fun playing it and trying the new look of Dokkan. But in the data download, there was actually some extra things that was not in the JP version. And we can see here, I mean, I'm sure it's in the title and thumbnail, but memorial stones look like they're coming for the 10th anniversary here. And I'm just like gonna explain it real quick because I know a lot of people may not have even played during that part of the year of Dokkan, right? A lot of people are likely coming back to Dokkan for the first time in a very long time, if not just starting new. Now, this Memorial Dragonstone, at least how it works for the celebrations it's usually in, which is the worldwide celebration, these are calculated basically all the stones you spent in the past year time frame. So for the worldwide celebration, it would basically be from September all the way to basically the end of August. All those stones are calculated, and for every 50 dragon stones spent, you get one of these memorial dragon stones. And with these memorial dragon stones, you're able to exchange them for a couple of things. And I forgot to bring this up ahead of time, but the actual banners were essentially you're able to exchange in the shop for tickets. And on tickets, you're able to summon on certain Dokkan Festival banners. Now, you're also able to exchange, I believe, 150 Memorial Dragon Stones for one of the characters featured on the banner, and you could just grab them guaranteed. I believe it's either 150 or 300. Either way, it's a decently large amount. I think it's actually 300. And a lot of times people just would opt to go for the tickets instead. Now, with the last Worldwide Celebration, you know, again, they had the usual 50 tickets gave you one multi on each of these banners, and that is a, you know, multi with 50 characters in total. But there's also the SSR guaranteed, where you got 20 characters recruited to your team, and it is just basically all SSR characters that you can get as a one-time summon, which was pretty cool as well, right? That's for sure. But usually, again, most of the tickets spent are on these banners. Now, these are just tons and tons of free summons, which is really nice to see. Now, again, this was last year, and last year, obviously, it looks like these banners basically went up to around the end-ish of 2023. So we could potentially expect, you know, if they really want to be nice, well, we could see some 2024 characters in here, dude. If this is gonna be a similar case, imagine seeing like last year's Saiyan Day Tech Transforming Vegeta on this banner, or the Golden Week Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Infapu. Like, that would be absolutely crazy. Like, if we're gonna say they're gonna go up to like even Golden Week, because again, we saw the 2023 Golden Week characters were on this banner, which, you know, this is a really interesting thing that they're doing here. Maybe it is gonna be something like, I don't know, it can't be like anniversary characters only, because there's only so many anniversary characters on these banners. Now, in terms of how it'll work for this anniversary specific stone, we have no idea. There's people even thinking that what if it's the culmination of the amount of stones you spent since like every anniversary. So like essentially each anniversary separately, like if you spent like 500 stones during the second, another 600 stones during the third, and so on and so forth, all those anniversary stones will be added up. That could be the case, but that's all kind of guessing at this point. I just wanted to bring this up to y'all. I mean, if there's again all stones spent during anniversary, I don't know if that's gonna be the case. That's a lot of stones. Is this gonna be like, are they like bringing this to anniversary and maybe even scrapping worldwide? Who knows? I don't think that's like something that we could accurately predict or guess, but it'll be interesting to see what happens and what the stone is. It very well just might be, hey, it's a special thing for 10th anniversary. All stones spent from the 9th anniversary to the 10th anniversary will be counted in this one. It's probably the most realistic expectation you can give. And again, I don't want people to set any unrealistic expectations for themselves, so we'll see exactly what happens with this stone. But there's also some actual challenge events that are in the data that we're able to see now with the global data download. And I do want to point out, actually, before we continue on, there's no like description or anything like this. Dokkan said it. They literally added it as just an asset. It's actually not in the data download. So this was put in there potentially, I wouldn't say unintentionally, but this is not like something that was in the GP data download. So I think it might just be a script, to be honest with y'all. We'll see what happens, but we'll likely get some more details on this during the actual anniversary live stream, which is confirmed to be in pretty much 5 days at this point, right? We're getting close. We'll see all the anniversary details and stuff like that. But again, we have a lot of upcoming events that we'll be talking about. So we have this Vegeta story Red Zone, which actually does drop. Says the 23rd, so that's literally today, right? Within the next 24 hours, we will have this Vegeta story Red Zone in game. I'll go ahead and go live, and we'll play through the stages, see how hard they are. Android Cell Saga, Saiyan Saga, and Namek Saga. We should be able to see all the bosses. So yeah, we see. Okay, if you don't want to be spoiled on the bosses, I guess you don't have to see. We see Kaioken Goku and just Goku in general. Attack 20% of the second turn for the entry turn. He guarantee crits on super, but he loses defense. He also does seal super attack. Okay. This is a 2-phase boss. Super physical. Okay. That is interesting. That's just like, yes. Just one type. I wonder how hard this guy's going to hit. Kaioken Goku, like, what if he just hits, like, super hard? We'll see. I mean, considering that he loses defense, he might just have a really high defensive stat too, huh? Okay. We have the Planet Namek Saga stage. We just starts off lowering your defense. I mean, the Saiyan Saga stage and Namek Saga stage didn't necessarily hit really hard until we got to Frieza. Ginyu guaranteed stuns here, huh? This is random. Unarmed super attack, he loses defense. Okay. What does Ginyu do here? He changes key spheres. He gets stats with each turn passed. And then Final Form Frieza lowers attack and defense, reduces the damage below a certain amount to 0. So yeah, again, we're getting all these bosses that have this ability. And, you know, I was talking earlier about AGL Super Vegeta on Twitter, and some people were like, oh, he's fine. And I brought up, you know, Goku Frieza. Like, he can't even damage Goku Frieza with his counters in a lot of situations. People were like, nah, every fight's Goku Frieza. We're getting these bosses that are going to have this ability. I mean, we have already been getting bosses with the ability since the 3rd anniversary. Not the 3rd anniversary, I'm stupid. Since the 9th anniversary, the Beast Gohan fight had that. We're going to continue to get this. And, you know, does not especially favor these counter type characters. So, yeah, anyways, we'll see how hard this Frieza is going to be, right? We have the Android Cell Saga stage, so we have a 19 and Jiro here. He just deals damage every turn. It's 2 enemies here. Jiro guaranteed stuns. This guy debuffs. Again, 30,000 damage each turn. Enemies lose ki as well. Like, these seem like they could be annoying. Like, these guys could be annoying, actually, potentially. Okay. Depends on how hard they hit, too. Another 2 enemy boss right here. 18 seals, 17 lowers defense by 40%. And then, okay, so 17 gets stronger if you take out 18 first. So I guess you want to take out 18, because 17 gets stronger after that. Okay. And then Cell, attacking defense 50% the 3rd turn. Raise attack 1 turn. Okay. We'll see. But, I mean, the things that these bosses are doing seem more annoying than the Goku story Red Zone already. So that's good to know. Supreme Magnificent Battle for a Dragon Ball Z. Missions here. 6 Dragon Ball Seekers and 6 Planetary Destruction characters. Okay. Goku, Youth. This doesn't really seem like they're doing anything. There's a lot of bosses in here. Okay. Chanchatsu Lock, that, and then this guy stuns. Like, that probably would be the most annoying thing, but I don't know. This doesn't seem like the damage reduction of these bosses are also quite low for the most part. I don't think this is going to be a hard stage. The Dragon Ball Z one is also somewhat similar. Like, you know, just take a look at these bosses' effects. Like, they're not doing anything crazy. This Goku does reduce damage below a certain amount to 0, but I mean, you want to run Planetary Destruction? That's like the Broly team. Like, yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't... This is a Supreme Battle Spectacle, though. Or Supreme Magnificent Battle. Well, again, at the end of the day, the stats will make what these characters actually are going to be, like, difficulty-wise. But they're not really doing anything annoying where I'm like, oh, yeah, this is going to be really difficult. Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. We have Dragon Ball Movie and Dragon Ball Z Edition here. Got a lot of stages right here. I saw someone say that this is like Super Battle Road. So 2 enemies. No, is this just 1 enemy? 1 enemy here, then... Is this all like 1... I said there's not like... I wonder how the actual layout for this fight is. Actually, this is just the opposite of the other event, right? Of the Supreme Magnificent Battle. Because these are just the enemies, essentially. Yeah, so it might just be something like that. We'll see. Again. Yeah, okay. I'm just skimming through this to see what annoying things the bosses could have, but at this point, I don't really think that these events will necessarily be too difficult. 50% attack after receiving 10 attacks. Greatly reduced attack. Maybe this cooler part could be hard. Because he like, the 10 attacks is probably going to be like something you won't see, but there's a lot of characters that do a billion additionals. This is like Physical Rosé's biggest. This is like Physical Rosé's biggest spear, bro. Like, do not bring him in this fight. Do not. Do not. Now that people would really be using it, but yeah. AoE here. Sealing. They're just going through all Z bosses. I mean, cool. Maybe, I mean, more stones for sure. More stones is always going to be a welcome thing. That's for sure. 10th anniversary battle. These stages weren't really hard, but they're actually giving new equips for the anniversary characters. So the first anniversary and second anniversary characters are getting new equips on the first 2 stages, obviously, duh. So that is likely gonna also be a thing for the rest of the anniversary characters. But again, we could see like this one, level 6 dodge and level 6 defense for these characters, like for Janemba especially, is really awesome. And I think the new one right here is this, if I'm not mistaken, the additional 6 critical, right? Actually, I could literally take a look at the missions. Yeah, that's like a lot of points in the potential for these guys. Dokkan Chronicles. So this is just going through each of the years. We don't really have a exact idea of what this could be exchanged for. It's a reward ticket by clearing this. I mean, we'll see. I assume it's just generic items for the most part. Now, these are super difficulty, but oh, limits damage dealt by UR below characters to a maximum of 2 million by UR below characters. So you only run LR here's, because otherwise you're just doing 2 million. So this is like, this isn't even you have to run LRs in. LR or below. Oh. Okay. I guess it's just 10 million. Is it? Could you only use characters from that year? Is that it? Is it gonna limit you to using characters from that specific year in each of these stages? Because otherwise, like, you would just use LRs here, right? Like, duh. Okay. Because there wasn't any LRs until after the first year anniversary, because the Tech LR Prime Battle Goku came out after Super Gogeta, right? So Okay. I like the idea of using like these reward characters though through from the year, like these free-to-play reward characters is actually kind of cool. I do really like that idea right there. Okay, so as time passes on, we'll see more and more of these. Cool, cool, cool. They stopped doing these, by the way, the winner and loser cards. That sucked. Oh well. And in terms of missions, I don't really think there's anything new or special. Again, we know that there's the rainbow tickets that are coming, the tons of thanks for the 10th anniversary. In fact, let me actually just bring up 10. If it, well, okay, let me see, 10th. That's better. Yeah, see, the tons of thanks for the 10th anniversary here. 10th anniversary normal ticket. That's actually already in game. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's all the new events coming. And Memorial Dragonstone, really cool. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Thanks all for watching. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out.